people start to build a bridge. It was, I should say, like a war between two big cities, San Francisco and Oakland. Which level, which direction? Of course, the San Francisco won upper level. You can see more from that level. Actually, we might see it at the evening. I'm not sure, because I don't know how weather is gonna be. If it's normal July weather, it's gonna be light. Angel Island, that's many years, was like Ellis Island in New York, with one little difference. And so many times people telling me how it's possible 5 lanes and world widest tunnel. The answer, because it's 2 levels of traffic plus service level underneath of this one. It's 3 levels in one big hole in the ground. And right now we entering a new bridge. I call that a bridge is combination, because half you can see suspension bridge hanging on the cables, and the second half it's regular standing on the pillars. Here we go. Now I want to ask you, look on your right. That's not all. Yes, those American football team, San Francisco 49ers, again named after those people. But not many of people who visit in California know, right here, pretty far from San Francisco, we have the beautiful road. Excuse me. We have a beautiful road. It's called State Road 49. And that road named after those people too. 150 to 300 people. But soon as that group reach construction site, all Irish guys fired. Of course, they was on contract. 3 years they must work at railroad construction sites, whatever they get there. And after 3 years they was allowed to go anywhere. 100% of capacity of this lake. Right now we are about 40% of capacity. Crazy, but that's happened. 2015 August, I was driving in this area. It was nice, clear, and I saw how people main park or part of this lake. Again, I said it's Tuolumne River, South North Fork, Tuolumne River. But I didn't mention 2 more sources. It's rains and snows in the mountains. It was mudslide, and mudslide destroyed the hatchery. You can see the covered pools. It's actually where fishes are growing. And just to make sure the birds or anything not eat it, it's set the cover. Now we're going up in a beautiful road, 5 miles, 68 turns. The tribe name was Miwok. And one day they discovered the big valley, and the tribe divided on two, I should say the two parts. One, they want to move further in the mountains. Another one decided to stay there in that valley. Changed name. One is still a Miwok, but they added Sierra Miwok, and they moved out from the valley until year 1800. 1800. Some kind of plague reached the tribe. 1/3 of the tribe just gone. Just died. Of course, chief decided, oh no, we're not going to stay anymore here. Let's move out, because we will lose everyone. And that was happened. They move away. But instead of go down in the valley, they go from the valley, from the mountains, they go higher.
Rivers and waterfalls, and groves of giant sequoias. Yosemite Valley is the heart of the park and the focus of visitor activity. This is the location of some of America's most famous scenic marvels. Spring is also the season in which Yosemite's spectacular waterfalls are at their absolute best. In May, when the waters are at their height, hikers are blasted by icy water from the thundering fall. Vernal Fall has a drop of 317 feet. This is a handsome waterfall, which at peak volume produces huge, billowing clouds of mist. Provides a dramatic close-up view of torrents of water rushing past. Twice the height of Vernal. At its fullest, Nevada Falls has a furious, almost frenzied look. It plunges over the brink of the precipice, wrote Muir, as if glad to escape into the open air. Nearby Vernal and Nevada Falls, Yosemite Fall plunges from its hanging valley. Yosemite Fall formed from the creek of the Sierra. John Muir called the giant sequoias the king of all the conifers in the world, the noblest of the noble race. In a hectic world where everything seems transient, the big trees lend a feeling of peace, a hint of eternity. The glaciers that formed from the valley have come and gone hundreds of thousands of years ago. Today, there are 2 active glaciers in Yosemite. And crystal waters reflect majestic granite peaks and handsome stands of lodgepole pines. John Muir called Tuolumne Meadows the most delightful summer pleasure park in all the High Sierra. There's a feeling of space and distance here that's wholly different from the concentration of features in the valley. Soda Springs, reached by an easy trail, is one of the more curious features of the Tuolumne Meadows area. fall somehow seems to be more temporary than any other season in Yosemite Valley. The flowers of spring and summer pass away all too quickly. But the dramatic foliage of autumn lasts and undergoes a major change when temperatures drop and snow starts to fall. Roads to the high country and Glacier Point are closed, and the valley is covered with white. For those who know it only in spring or summer, a wintertime visit to the park can be a revelation. In winter, Yosemite is a different world.
Wow. Colosseum. Same time as Colosseum. Colosseum, yeah. Wow. That's what scared me. They're really getting freaked up there. No, it was like 500.
The fire of 2013, the Rims fire, was stopped. Until 2018, again August, that was our biggest fire in... okay, cameras ready? No? What about now? Still no? Okay, you guys going to miss it. Okay, take a look on your right. That is fire of 2018. And now at 1 o'clock you can see that two markers on the right side again, right there, the El Capitan and Half Dome. And please don't hide your cameras because the show began. We are. Okay, I'm going to make that stop just for you. And whatever he can. Yeah, you can stand up and take a picture. If you want to just walk backward, back on the bus, and you can get a picture on the right. It's a little better because it's no tree right there. Exactly at 3 o'clock, you can see that is okay. Please take a seat. We're ready to roll. All I can show right now, dry area. And right now I'm going to ask you, look on your right. That is my big friend, Señor Elefante. If you miss it, don't panic, because I'm going to slow down for you. And my big friend, Señor Elefante, Mr. Elephant. And one more spot, folks. Okay, and 1903. John Muir and Theodore Roosevelt. 3 days spent here in the park. And one night they was on El Capitan Meadow. And Roosevelt looked at that waterfall and started to laugh and said, look, it's like, whale covered the face of the rock. John Muir said, sir, John, you're right. And since then, 1903, we got a new name for that beautiful waterfall. In the mid-50s, the guys who rode the bikes across country, years, it's enough for her to breathe that mist of that waterfall. And she will get married. But too many people.
Never like that. It's something.
Valley, the church. But how I said, I cannot stop. Is few more things. If you don't
So this spot doesn't get a name. There's two pinnacles there. Yeah, they could be climbed.
right here, where I am standing right now, on the right here. Just look where I'm standing, look at my glass, and at that time, if I will be here, I visit that time, I will be sitting on one side. The only minute like somebody. It's really good. It's my main
Half Dome was a huge step for me because it was twice as big as anything I'd done before.
Free solo is so dangerous that less than 1% of people who climb attempt it. Alex has done more than 1,000 free solo climbs, but none were tougher than this one.
I got quite scared in some places, and then you start to panic a little bit, and then you have to like reel it all back in.
What is next in free solo climbing?
Well, I don't know, I've thought about all that like for years, and every year I look at it and I'm like, that's really scary. Well, I've never even wanted to really. Or I've always wanted to, but then always been like, that's too scary. I'm aiming towards the most beautiful valley on earth. I remember coming to Yosemite as a little kid, and my dad would always have a cooler in the back of the car and have our cookies and cold milk. And we'd sit on these slabs above Tunnel View, which is like the most epic view of Yosemite. As soon as you see our cap, it's like, oh, there it is. Pretty exciting. El Cap is the most impressive wall on earth.
I understand why Alex is obsessed. El Cap is obsessed with generations of climbers. I think it was first climbed in 1958 by Warren Green. And it took them 46 days over 16 months because they couldn't do it continuously. They had to drill holes in the
dirty, filthy, you name it, and I tell you, it was there. The San Francisco pushed Navy to clean it up after themselves. The Navy said, no, it's your ground. The Navy start to clean it up, that beautiful island. Take a look on the right, you can see that flat ground right there. That is a treasure island. 2007, the San Francisco was able to move on other side of the houses. What is right now, right here, construction, nobody knows. But the first two buildings right here, closest, that is the hangars, and you can see the kind of rounded building, sort of. It's exactly airport terminal. Okay, and now we entering the upper level of that tunnel. Right here you can see it's kind of rounded. Okay, and welcome back to San Francisco. Marriott downtown. It's on Van Ness and Geary. I'm going there first. Second, Holiday Inn Golden Gateway. Number 3, Van Ness Inn. After that is Avis and Zephyr. After that, but if someone wanna jump out from the bus earlier or a different location on this list, please let me know where I pick you up, okay? Because sometimes people just jump from the bus and suddenly I can't find it who it was. Okay guys, just take a look on your left. Over San Francisco Bay, it's still sun. In San Francisco, fog. Again, I want to remind you that is first stop, Geary and Van Ness. I will drop you off at same location because on Van Ness I just can't stop.